Now, one change, you know, on your OEM, you have those little clips that held onto this pipe. So obviously that's not there anymore, so you can just easily set that here. I wouldn't worry about it at all being loose. There's nothing in the world that's going to hit through any of this. If you really wanted to and you're worried about it, you could always put a zip tie or something on either side of this to hold it up against the intake pipe. But I'm not going to worry about it. I think it's going to look great regardless, and it's not going to be a problem, and I wouldn't want those zip ties there. So this is going to be just fine. It's just a difference from the OEM. As we walk away around here to the passenger side, see our MAF sensors in, all of our connections are tight. Our connections are tight here. You can see with our little worm drive stuck up right there, all of that's tight. This is set down nicely into place, and the cover's in place as well. Now, one quick thing that I've noticed, there's a ground post right here. You've got a big brown ground connection that comes up, or a wire that comes up and connects to this post. The wire was perfectly horizontal and actually was in the way of the lip of this a little bit. So I loosened that nut with a crescent wrench, pushed the wire down so it's coming straight up from below, and tightened the nut back down, and then this has no fitment problems. But all in all, it's in, looks great. So now we're just going to walk through the reverse of what we did when we took it all apart. Very first thing you want to do is grab your carbon strut bar, slide it in through that side, slide it in, lay it down on that side, put that rubber gasket back over the top of it, and then we're going to put all of our 13 millimeters back in. Also put your 10 millimeter bolt back in right there. I'll have the proper torque values for your 13 millimeter bolts in the description, so make sure to check that out. But we'll get that all back on, the cover's back on, and then we'll be done.